Victor Tango, Victor Papa Delta, Mumbai ground 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. How do you read?
Radio 5, Victor Tango, Victor Papa Delta.
Okay, are you ready?
FM sir, 1 minute, sir. I'll close my
Sure,
door.
sure. Just stand by and all. Don't say 1 minute.
FM sir.
Let me know when ready, okay?
Mumbai ground, Victor Tango, Victor Papa Delta.
Yeah, you ready?
FM sir.
Any doubts?
As of now, no, sir.
We'll do part 1 and then quickly we'll do part 2.
FM sir.
Just stand by. Think you're in the waiting room. The moment I share the paper, I'll see you'll start transmitting and we'll start, okay?
FM sir.
Do you see the paper?
FM sir.
Open the correct chart and start transmitting. Is something wrong?
Question one. No, sir. Question one. Alpha. Port Blair Tower. Uniform Kilo 8690.
It's Vistara. It's not Uniform Kilo.
Correction. Vistara 8690. Stand 2. Pre-flight readability check.
Listen, I'm sending you a file. Stop transmitting. Study this. Once you're done studying it, let me know. We'll do part 2, Viva.
Affirm, sir.
If you have any doubts, let me know.
Affirm, sir.
Are you done?
Yes, sir. What is this air heritage, sir? I haven't heard about this airline.
Just note it. Just note it and keep it aside. Just focus on what is going to come, not what is not going to come.
Affirm, sir.
Okay, so remember you have to greet and you have to greet all instructors, examiners, 1, 2, 3, how many. When you enter the room, ensure you tell them, please may I come in, sir, ma'am, and then get there. It might be good morning, good afternoon, greet them. And then wherever they ask you to sit, before only you say, may I have a seat? And then sit, say thank you. And sit erect like this and your hands on your uh, both of your laps, like right and left. Sit straight. Wear formals. Don't wear sports shoes. Don't wear jeans. Wear normal shirt, normal pant. Tuck it in, and wear normal shoes, like basic formal shoes or safety shoes are fine. So that you look like you're giving a formal exam. And then whichever instructor talks to you first, uh, once you have greeted you or build a rapport, then you just listen to the question, think about it, and then give the answer.
Affirm, sir. Mumbai ground, Victor Tango, Victor Papa Delta.
Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, so what do you mean by ICAO?
ICAO stands for International Civil Aviation Organization. ICAO headquarters is in uh, Geneva, Montreal, Canada. ICAO is the parenting organization for civil aviation for the entire world. ICAO has given rules and regulations in the form of annexures and docs.
Okay. What do you mean by WPC?
WPC stands for uh, Wireless Planning and Coordination Wing. It deals with national radio frequency allocation. WPC issues license for commercial pilots. WPC
What
uh,
license for commercial pilot? CPL is issued by WPC.
no sir, wireless plan for RT radio telephony restricted
Okay. What is
license will be
NX? What is NX 10?
aeronautical telecommunication, sir. We have 5 volumes in that.
Okay. How about NX 15?
Aeronautical information services.
Mm-hmm. Describe NX 15.
So we in Annex 15 we have uh, aeronautical information services. In that includes everything about uh, information to the pilot given.
Mm-hmm. What are the types of emergency messages in RT?
We have distress and urgency messages.
Mm-hmm.
Can I name them a few, sir?
You have to. It's your exam.
Sir. So uh, in distress we get engines engines on fire, full hydraulic failure, rapid.
What is the definition of distress?
Sorry, sir. Distress is defined as a condition of threatened by serious and imminent damage which requires immediate assistance. And urgency is defined as condition concerning the safety of the aircraft or its passengers or vehicle inside or passenger on board which does not require immediate assistance.
Mm-hmm. What are the
So,
differences between the two?
so uh, for Mayday we use the code Mayday 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 thrice,
For
and
Mayday, you use the code Mayday.
for distress we use the code Mayday, and for urgency situations we use the code pan thrice.
What are the priority of messages?
Number one priority is for distress, and then urgency, and then communication related to direction finding, and then flight safety messages, meteorological messages, and flight
Standby.
regularity. Standing by Victor Tango Victor Papa Delta.
Okay, so priority of messages. What are the documents for abbreviations? What is the
Doc
document code?
8400. Sorry, sir.
And for manual of RT?
Doc 9432.
9.
90432.
Okay, you can go to the next examiner. Okay, so
Thank you, sir.
Varaprasad, tell us something about yourself.
So, sir, my name is Varaprasad. I am from Hyderabad, Telangana. So, I am a graduate from civil engineering background, and flying is my passion. So, I have come to this field.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, I basically
Okay, what do
wanted to
you mean by an EM wave?
EM wave stands for electromagnetic wave. It is also called as a radio wave. So it it has basically two components. One is electrical component and another is magnetic component, and they are perpendicular to each other. And it travels at the speed of light, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. And it can travel through air, vacuum, and space.
Mm-hmm. What are the terminologies of EM wave?
EM wave uh, mm,
What do you mean by frequency and wavelength?
frequency is defined as cycles per second, and wavelength is defined by uh, the uh, the length of one cycle is wavelength,
Mm-hmm.
and frequency is measured in hertz,
Mm-hmm.
and wavelength is measured in meters.
Mm-hmm. What's the relationship?
Frequency is inversely proportional to wavelength.
So if my frequency is, uh, let's say my frequency is 300 megahertz. So what is my wavelength? Do it with a pen and paper, not a calci.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you please repeat? Frequency is 300 megahertz.
What's
Am I
the
right, sir?
RT phrase to say, please repeat. I have not learned RT.
Say again.
No
Sorry, sir.
problem.
Say.
Find frequency of a radio wave when wavelength, correction, find wavelength of a radio wave when frequency is 300 megahertz. Find wavelength when frequency is 300 megahertz and send a picture of your answer when it's done. Quick.
FMs.
Done?
Sorry, sir. 1 minute. One minute, sir.
So what's the answer?
1 meter, sir. Wavelength is 1 meter.
Okay, what is modulation?
Modulation is the process of superimposing audio signal on a high frequency, high energy carrier signal.
What is the modulation used in VHF communications?
In VHF, we use a frequency modulation.
What are the different types of radio navigation systems used on board an aircraft?
We have VHF. Sorry, sir. Can you say again question?
Different type of radio navigation instruments. What are the different types of radio navigation instruments used on board the aircraft?
We have ADF,
Mm-hmm. What's the principle of ADF?
automatic direction finders.
Principle. You're giving me the full form. I
Relative
want the principle. Hmm.
relative bearing switched by coordinates.
Okay. Thank you. You can go.
FM, sir. Thank you, sir.
So how was your Viva? What's your observation, Prasad?
Sir, it was good, sir.
You think this will help you clear the exam?
Uh, yeah, maybe yes, sir.
This is the problem. You don't know where you lack, and that is silly confidence, I would say. If you know where you lack and acknowledge, only then you can study. I've seen the potential in. When you understand you need to improve, you can improve. But when you don't understand, this is very lethal. Overall, I liked your performance. It was good, but it is not enough. I'm not sure it's 50-50. Examiner will depend this on your part one performance also.
Sir,
NX 15, sorry,
read you too, sir. Sir, now it's fine, sir. Read you fine.
the performance was not perfect. You need to improve, but it was good, not bad. That is a very good thing. An extra 15, you have to describe everything by yourself. You could not. Emergency message, you start saying distress urgency. Distress has priority over urgency. All calls and urgency has over all calls apart from this. I've given you that PDF also. You have to give definitions by yourself. Please think before speaking. You're saying Mayday has Mayday Mayday code and all. Come on, all this is basic. Priority is fine, abbreviation and all are fine. So WPC questions, I would say two important questions you could not answer properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 messages. 6 questions. It was okay. It was not great, but you have to improve on these questions, please. After this feedback, study and send me your answers written in notebook properly. AIF NX15, all different types of modes of communication. You got stuck 1.5, couldn't answer. That is very bad. Emergency calls are very easy. You say the thing that I've given you in the PDF, then you talk about how to take a call and don't just say engine hydraulic flare. No, that is very silly. That is not something that you're allowed to do. When they ask, you can in the end give an example saying, sir, single engine without any fire and all is pan, but single engine with fire would be Mayday, dual engine would be Mayday, and so on. Later in the end. Are you getting me?
FMs.
Yeah, you cannot not give, these are basic questions. These are wrong. You cannot give these wrong. These are basic. This is how they categorize. About self was fine. You started really well, then you stopped. Don't stop. I've told you to not stop answering till the time they don't ask you the next question. You started, so I wanted flying, so I shifted from engineering to flying now. I study and I'm preparing for it. It's a long journey, long and hard journey, but I'm working on it. Simultaneously, on the other side, I help my father with their work and drive around and all, and it's a good life. Otherwise, I go for air shows also, and my hobbies include so, and my family has so and so people, this and that. That's it. So start was amazing, good job. EM wave again, it was okay. You have to say terminologies means frequency wavelength. If you don't say it by yourself, you are creating your own ditch to fall. I've told you so many times, so please don't do that. Terminologies, you are like stumped. What do you mean? What do you think will be there? Simple frequency wavelength. If you don't say, then you have not studied radio. It's just pure basic. So give by self all these things I've said you 10 times. Relationship also. Your math was correct. Very good. Good job. Modulation definition was good. With definition, you can also add types of modulation and the definition of each modulation. VHF, I want you to check. It's there. The answer is there in our PDF. Part 2, I have questions. Cross check, make the correct answer and give it to me. Work on yourself and send it to me. Start was amazing. End it. If I need any corrections, I'll give you corrections.
FMs.
Different types of RN instruments. You were clearly stumped. Don't be stumped. This is a basic question. You have to just name. There's a summary page for all systems. All the summary pages have all different system names. At least you can memorize the names. Principle was not perfect, but it was half perfect. Please verify the principle. Why are you doing this? When you can study something accurately, why are you confident that you have studied accurately when you're giving questions which are not accurate? You said switch cardioid by relative bearing by switch coordinates. It's not coordinates, it's cardioid. How can I make such a mistake when you have so much of time to study? Just think and tell yourself that I'm not allowed to make mistakes because I need accuracy. Without accuracy, whatever time I'm putting into my studies is just pure waste. Are you getting me?
FMs.
Yeah. So you think it was good and it was really good, but we need to get better. All answers need to be perfect, and these are basic questions.
FMs.
Okay, any questions?
Yes, sir. I do have some questions. I wrote it here. I'll stand by.
What? About what?
While I was reading, I got some questions, sir.
But when I asked you before the start of the session any questions, you said no questions.
I mean, I thought sorry,
What?
related to
So,
part.
so what? What are the questions? Quickly ask. You thought that's the problem. You're not studying, you're thinking. I've told every student, don't think right now. First study, maintain accuracy. Afterwards, use your thinking. Nobody's listening to me.
Sorry.
Quick, quick, tell me the questions, quick.
Sir, in chats we have these numbers, no, sir, on in between the roots. What is that number defined, sir? What does
What
it?
number? I don't know what you're talking about. Send me a picture. There's so many numbers. I don't know which number you're talking about. Come on, quick, Prasad. How much time you need?
Yes, sir. I
Quick,
have
yaar.
sent
Come
it.
on,
It's come.
fast. Nothing, just ignore the number for now. What else? Good observation. Ignore them for now.
Sir, one clarification.
Uh-huh.
In RVSM, there is no possibility of transmission blindness, sir.
Why not? If there is no change in flight plan or flight path, if you have RCF without any damage to your RVSM equipment, you can do transmission blind call.
FMs.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir. I do understand.
Good. Think, tell me. Good questions. I'm liking it. I loved your confidence. I loved the accuracy of things. I can see that you're well prepared and I can see that you're trying to prepare. Our journey in preparation is not yet over. You have time. Little bit of accuracy is needed. I think with one good revision and focus on accuracy, you will get there. Very good. It was your first Viva and it was very good. I think you should be better because you have the potential.
FMs.
So it's good, but don't settle here. You see that where I don't want these issues. That's it. Simple.
Sir, sir, can you please once define what is polarization?
No,
I came across
no.
vertical polarization, horizontal polarization, and circular polarization, but I haven't found any definition related to polarization specifically.
This is very bad, Varaprasad. It is something that I've taught in class. You have taken lectures, you have done the lectures, you have said no doubts. It is not something which is from outside. Now, this thing will be such a problem for you to study technical navigation, methodology, regulation. Your course that will be done within a short span of time, 3 to 6 months maximum. You will take 2 years to finish it, and a lot of exams and a lot of not clearing papers and a lot of stress. You want to do that?
No, sir, negative.
Come on, yaar. I can tell you all questions again and again, but my problem, I don't understand. Why are we not focusing when we are taking a class? It's like, sir, ABCD क्या होता है? Somebody who's in 10th standard English, this question is like that. I'm worried. In so many vivas, in so many mocks we have done it, still you're not bothered to learn it. Today you're waking up and asking me this question. Give me a read back.
Polarization is the orientation of electrical component in an EM wave. Where a electrical component is vertical, EM wave is said to be vertically polarized.
You didn't know this.
I know this definition, sir, but exactly this first sentence.
Just learn now. Just learn accurately. H is a symbol for vertical magnetic component. I'm asking for a read back.
Uh, when H magnetic component, when magnetic component is horizontal, is vertical, that is F will be horizontal and EM electromagnetic wave is said to be horizontally polarized. When electrical changes the
Electrical component.
electrical component change to vertical and horizontal,
Read.
sir, what is this after horizontal?
Alternately.
Alternately as EM wave propagate need, EM wave is said to be
Ahead, not need, ahead.
pro- ahead, EM wave is said to be
Propagate ahead.
propagate ahead, EM wave is said to be
Circularly polarized.
circularly polarized.
What was your doubt?
Just can you please scroll up, sir? Yes, sir. This
Write it down,
definition,
champ.
sir.
Write it down while giving me a read back. You're an RT student. Do I have to tell that to you? Come on, be fast. We don't have time, Varaprasad.
I took the screenshots.
So what? When I say read back, you should write it. You think I need a read back when you're writing it so I can understand whether you have problems understanding or not. Jaina, just follow the
Polarization.
instruction.
Polarization is the orientation of electrical component in an electromagnetic wave where electrical component is
Next point. When? It's not where, it's when.
when electrical component is vertical, electromagnetic wave is said to be vertically polarized.
Quick.
When magnetic component is vertical, that is electrical will be horizontal. The electromagnetic wave is said to be horizontally polarized. When electrical component changes to vertical and horizontal alternately as electromagnetic wave propagates ahead, electromagnetic wave is said to be circularly polarized.
Understood? Any questions? Hello,
Negative,
champ. Did
sir.
you understood any questions?
Yes. Understood, sir. No questions.
The black is electrical component, orange is horizontal, magnetic, which is represented by H. We don't confuse it by horizontal, okay? H in
Affirms.
books. Or if you're confused, just write M over there instead of H. In textbooks, it will be H. Now, why do we
Yes.
need polarization? We need polarization to ensure correct antenna is installed to receive the signals. If I'm transmitting a vertical polarized wave, then my antenna should be having vertical polarization because it's the electrical signal that is received by the antenna. So if my electrical signal is like this, then my antenna should be designed in a way that it will take these electrical signals properly in the EM wave. If my antenna is not like this, if my antenna is like this, then this will not work. Only for this antenna, flat antenna, I'll need horizontal polarized wave. For vertical antenna, I need vertical polarized wave. There are certain circular antennas, just like in a dish TVs and other places, where our radio wave, vertical polarized, electrical magnetic wave will keep changing 360-degree going ahead like a corkscrew. Simple. In that, we have circular polarization. So they will ask, what is the need of polarization? So you will say, sir, it's about the design of antennas. In order to receive a vertically polarized wave, my antenna or aerial should be vertically polarized. Otherwise, it will not receive the signal effectively. And for a horizontal polarized wave, I need horizontally polarized antenna to receive. Otherwise, it will not receive vertically properly. So now, not all signals will be vertically polarized. Depending upon how my signal is, how my modulation is, single sideband, double sideband, amplitude, frequency, phase, different type of electrical component orientations are sent over a distance to ensure the range. So because of that, on aircraft, some systems are vertically polarized, some systems are horizontally polarized, some systems are frequency modulated, some systems are amplitude modulated, maybe some are phase modulated. So they will have different antennas. That's why we have variety of antennas. Some are flushed in the aircraft, some are protruding out from the aircraft. The ones that are protruding out, generally they will be taking vertically polarized waves. The ones that are flushed will be taking horizontally polarized waves, like that. Remember this point. The session is open. You can replay this 10-minute class to understand this explanation again and again. Okay? Any
affirm,
more
sir.
questions? When they ask you such questions, you also make such diagrams.
Affirm, sir.
Good, good. What else?
Nothing, sir. Thank you. That's it.
If you have
Negative.
any
Negative
questions,
question.
ask. We are studying the entire day. Okay, I
Affirm,
just
sir.
want you to be accurate and fast because you have it in you. I'm very happy with your performance. I want more accuracy for basic questions. Okay,
Affirm, sir.
let me
Yep.
know every 2 hours you update. Firstly, send me the correct answers to the questions that you did wrong. You can take a screenshot of this. Wherever I have not written anything after dash, it is correct. Okay. Wherever I
Affirm,
put a question mark or written something, it means this is your feedback. Describe by self, all NX15 elements, emergency message in RT. You said correctly, but definition for both you have to say. Think before speak simple. Priority message, I didn't write anything, that is good. Okay. Modulation again, type, variety, and it is there in a PDF which system uses which modulation. You try to find that. Give me all answers, send it to me. This will be a task for now after the feedback. About self, it was a very good start. I'm very happy. You're one of those persons who have given a very accurate start to the about self. Keep it up. We cannot stop there. Don't stop answering until they ask you the next question in part 2 YY. Keep answering, keep talking. Don't be shy. I like your confidence. Your confidence is shaking when you think you don't know something. When you don't know something, you can say, Sir, I'm extremely sorry. I'm unable to recall. Can you ask me? I might take some time to recall it. Or just say, I'm sorry, I'm unable to recall. But these are easy things. Just take some time. Just say, give me a couple of minutes. I'm thinking about it. Show them that you're trying hard to give the correct thing. Don't lose confidence. You're going good. A few more, a little more effort in your preparation, and you will be super good to not just clear exams, but top exams. I'm
affirm, sir.
seeing tremendous growth in you. Good job. Okay.
Affirm, sir.
Learn the airline codes. Call sign is the word that you will say against the code. So if UK it's Vistara, you'll say Vistara, then the numbers. Okay.
Yep.
We'll have
Affirm, sir.
to do one more part one mock, so we'll do it later. Okay. You just do
Affirm,
the
sir.
airline codes, continue with the prep, focus on the feedback. Let me know if you have any questions. Got it?
Affirm, sir. Affirm,
We
sir.
have today, we have tomorrow, we'll work. And whatever time you are leaving, and what's your final availability today and tomorrow, you message me that also today. Okay?
By this time, tomorrow I'll be in Delhi, sir.
Good, good. Just message me whatever it is. When you are leaving, tomorrow morning you're leaving, I guess.
Yes, affirm, sir.
Message me your leave time and your study time tomorrow. I don't want to bother you tomorrow, so let's get done with the prep today only. Tomorrow you can give to yourself. If you have any questions, you can ask.
Affirm, sir.
Let's see whatever you need, okay? If you need anything else, let me know. So far, so good. Keep working hard. Don't settle. Huh? Don't settle. I want you 100% accuracy now. That is a good sign. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, sir is being stern because you're doing basics good. 60-70% good. I want 100% good. Let's go there. Simple. This is not just our final step. We have to do everything. So these habits, this phase is good phase. This will help you study everything effectively. One lecture, 100% accuracy. One lecture, 100% accuracy. Let's say even if you get 80, I'll give you revision schedule. You just revise and you'll get 100%. So that's good for us. Are you getting me? After
Affirm, sir.
RT, we have to get busy with other papers, navigation,
Yes, sir.
this, that. So don't worry. You're doing good. Don't give up. Keep it up, okay? Very happy with the performance. We'll come back to what I have to do. You let me know if you need anything else. But I'll not be happy unless you fix these errors. Simple.
Affirm, sir.
Chalo. Take care,
Thank
okay?
you, sir.
Good job, Ayar Prasad. I'm so happy. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.